John Milan, I love my country. Joe Connolly on the steps of the Hogan stand in 1980 when he said, young people of Galway, I love you. The All-Ireland hurling final between Galway and Waterford has never happened before. The throw-in is about to happen, and it's on. Wherever you're watching, 195 countries around the world watching this on GA Go. We hope you enjoy it. It's Galway, won the toss, playing from left to right. Gathering it first time is Colin Mannion, laying it off first, Joe Canning. Not marked once or twice, but indeed 3 times. Gets away from the shackles of the Waterford defence and moves forward around in front of the Cusack stand, puts it straight between the posts and over the bar.
Yeah, Marty, great start for Joe Canning. What an atmosphere. He used his strength there, he broke the tackle and over his shoulder. We've seen that many times. That'll settle him. Just looking at Jonathan Glynn gone in full forward as we expected. Cathal Mannion's at centre forward, Joe Canning out in the wing. Few changes early on, and the ref going in here now. Is there a little bit of doubt maybe? I think there was a bit of a clash off the ball, Barry Coughlin and Jonathan Glynn just before the throw-in. A bit of pushing and shoving. It didn't look anything too serious, but the referee got...
The referee there just going down to Sean Bradshaw and Mickey Butler down at the Davin end. They're his umpires. Big day for this man, 38 years of age. A postman operating out of Thurles. His route is around Ballingarry. Good communication with his umpires, giving a little bit of warning to those 2 players. So where we go. Stephen O'Keefe with his first puck out of the All-Ireland hurling final, dropping it just on the Galway 45-metre line. Picked up by Pádraig Mannion, laying it down for us, Joe Canning. Good work here by Kieran Bennett. Made his championship debut against Cork in the semi-final and played well. Pass goes astray, picked up by Johnny Cohen. Played corner back, 2012 and 2015. Now midfield, what a run. Johnny Cohen from Loughrea, flicks it over the bar. It's a second point for Galway. Very impressive.
Yeah, Martin, what you see there is all the Waterford that's backing off. They're so obsessed with Mark and Rowe men. No one picked up Johnny Cohen. He's having a great year in the middle of the field for Galway, and that's a great piece of skill. And that ball was given away. Great touch by Kieran Bennett first of all, but then poked away, and the nerves evident from Waterford early.
Stephen O'Keefe giving it over towards his captain, Kevin Moore. Sign of the nerves, as Michael Duignan says. David Burke, the captain, giving it short. Crossfield ball. Coming forward at pace is Joseph Cooney, confronted by Dara Fives. Still Cooney, son of the legendary Joe. It's 3 very quick points in this All-Ireland final. We still haven't played 3 minutes here at Croke Park.
Marty, a brilliant start by Galway. Joe Canning again involved in everything so far. Brilliant diagonal ball, and Joseph Cooney just burned Dara Fives for pace there, and Dara Fives picking up Joseph Cooney, but it's all Galway so far.
Stephen O'Keefe wisely going a little bit short, giving a chance for the Dacia to settle a little bit. Here's Austin Gleeson. His performance will be crucial. Giving it back for his Clyde de Burka. Giving it into the centre, skidding along the surface. Jamie Barron unable to control it, and Galway go long on this occasion, dropping it in around the house. In comes Noel Connors, battle for the slipper. Here comes Clyde de Burka. Leaving it short, far as Dara Fives. Played so well in that All-Ireland semi-final. Giving it over for his Stephen O'Keefe, Ballygunnerman. Changing the direction, going long. Picked up on this occasion by Aidan Hart. Aidan, son of Josie from Gort in South Galway. Stephen O'Keefe pulled the brakes. He was coming out to meet it, decided it was better for Noel Connors to gather it. He scoops it up for his Johnny Glenn. This is Cathal Mannion turning, and listen to the roar. 4 chances, 4 opportunities, 4 striking in the sliotar, straight between the posts.
Yeah, Marty, you saw there the disadvantage. Aidan Hart picked up that ball. Not a great ball inside, but Conor Whelan used his strength to just whoosh Noel Connors off the ball. And then Johnny Glynn got the ball, quick little hand pass to Cathal Mannion, created the space and over the bar. And Waterford badly need a score to settle the nerves. You know, 2008, they got a terrible bad start, and Kilkenny were out of sight after 15 minutes.
Worrying time for Derek McGrath. Once again, Stephen O'Keefe goes long. It's the first time that Waterford get inside the Galway half of the field. It's Kevin Moore, the captain, having a shot. Brilliant goal. What a response. He did it in the semi-final, he does it in the final. When you want leadership, when you want character, when you want something special, look to the De La Salle man, Kevin Moore.
Yeah, Marty, brilliant ball by Brick Walsh. He got the ball, what he does over the years, laid it off. But Kevin Moore, what composure. He just picked the spot, stuck it in the corner of the net, a brilliant goal. And if you say if they ever needed Kevin Moore, what a leader over the last 12 years for Waterford, and that's brilliant, and that's what they needed.
That will certainly settle the nerves, because Galway looked awesome in the opening 3.5 minutes or so. Now they're getting more stuck in the dish. Waterford with possession, giving it over first. Dara Fives. Wonderful block down on this occasion by Joseph Cooney. Skipping it into the middle. Out comes Ty de Burka. Calling for it is the pig farmer from Turin. Shane Fives gathering it. Has to work himself out of trouble. Gathering it in turn is Shane Bennett using the hand pass. And Waterford begin to get a little bit of momentum with the Bennett brothers. Into the centre. Scooping it away is David Burke. Trying to knock it into the path of right corner back Adrian Toohey from Baha. Here comes Pádraig Mannion. Mannion going forward. Big chase by 3 Waterford players, including Austin Gleeson. Lovely hook by the Mount Sion man. It's a real blistering pace. Lovely skill. Great stick work. Great wrist work by Conor Whelan. No free, no opportunity. Gives it back for his Conor Coney. The umpire looks at raising the white flag. 5 real opportunities, 5 points by Galway.
And Marty, 2 massive features of the game so far. No frees. Fergal Horgan's letting the game flow. He's not stopping for every little thing. And Galway 5 out of 5, as you said. Their teamwork up front incredible so far.
Breaking ball picked up by Ty de Burka. Going long up for his Michael Brick Walsh, but accurate. With him is John Handry. Stradbally man, twisting and turning, trying to get inside. The cover of the left corner back. Good work on this occasion. Oh, Kevin Moore came in with a thundering challenge. The referee blows his whistle, and I think he's right.
Yeah, well, the first thing there, no support whatsoever for Brick Walsh, no one within 30-40 yards. And watch this, Kevin Moore. John Hanbury was just bent down over, came in with the shoulder.
It's the 6th minute of the All-Ireland Hurling final, and there is a standing ovation which has been organised by the people of Galway in salute of Tony Keady. We all stand up. The 6th minute because he wore the number 6 jersey in the 1988 All-Ireland final. A beautiful gesture for a great man. Back into the action, it's Ty de Burka. Scooping the ball, giving it long, dropping it into the middle of the field. Breaking ball, waiting for it cleverly on this occasion. And look at the space for David Burke. There's an opportunity here. David Burke, with ease, puts it over the bar. Johnny Cohen, Joseph Cooney, Joe Canning, Conor Cooney, Cathal Mannion and David Burke, all scoring points from play.
And look at the room he has with all the defenders Waterford have. And John Hanbury has an impressive start over there on Michael Brick Walsh. Good, great ball, just a composure to look up and pick out David Burke.
6 scoring opportunities so far for Galway. 6 points. Nice pick-up on this occasion by Pádraig Mannion. Giving it back fires Dara Fives, keeping it along the wing in front of the Hogan stand. In comes Shane Bennett, scooping it up. With him is Adrian Toohey. Good defending. Referee felt, however, that there was an infringement, despite Dahi Burke was coming away with the ball. It is a free in for Waterford, just outside the 20-metre line.
I thought that was good defending by Adrian Toohey. No, I thought Pádraig Mahoney was fouled before that. He went down on the ball further out the field, but I didn't see a whole lot in that.
That looked to me, Michael, as a legitimate challenge.
Yeah, no, Adrian Toohey, very tight man marker. No matter what a start to the game, you know, Galway are absolutely on fire. We talked about the midfield battle all week. Johnny Cohen and David Burke dominating so far, but Kevin Moore still got away to stick that ball in the net, and very open, fast game. And I think Waterford will just be happy. That little break in play, a chance here now for Pádraig Mahoney, an easy enough free for him, quality free taker, and close the gap to 2 points if he pops it over.
On his way to Croke Park, he scored 39 points. And this one is his 40th in the championship journey to Croke Park.
And I'm surprised, Marty, you know, Johnny Glynn, I thought he might pick up Ty de Burka and try to leave Barry Coughlin loose, but Burka is sitting right back there in front of him, and he's not really a feature because he's sitting so deep.
Flicked away, Michael Brick Walsh. Little shimmy on this occasion by Kieran Bennett. Sending it in towards Jake Dillon. Dahi Burke gone back to pick up the hurling. Jake Dillon sending this in. And that is the linesman at the far side. We were looking at the umpires, but it's the linesman, Colm Lyons from Cork, that felt that the sitter had gone out over the sideline, so it's a line ball for Galway.
Great catch by the umpire as well, Marty. Watch it here.
Aidan Hart going to take this sideline cut. Doesn't get too far with it. Michael Brick Walsh battling hard there. In comes Jamie Barron. It's Jamie that steps away from the challenge. Real bundle of energy. Nice stick work. Laying it back. Well pulled on this occasion into the centre towards Joseph Cooney. Shane Fives available. Flicks it over. Forrest Kevin Moore. Kevin Moore on the 45-metre line. 1 goal, 1 point for Kevin Moore. He is, as I mentioned before, the leader of this particular Waterford side.
Yeah, we have to credit Shane Fives again there, and there's good composure on both teams now. Both teams settling in, but Shane Fives, had the intelligence to look up and pick out Kevin Moore, and he sticks it over the bar.
Colin Callanan goes for distance. Coming across is Shane Fives. Hand passing it back. It's Kieran Bennett. Good block again by Galway. Bennett gets the rebound. Nice stick work, but there are too many maroon and white jerseys there. Michael Brick Walsh is operating in that area as well. Once again, the linesman indicates that it's a sideline ball. This time it's going to Waterford. Well, it really was a blistering start at 3:30.
Absolutely, and you have to credit Waterford after 11 minutes back to a point. They really shook early on, but great touch again there by Jamie Barron.
Nice sideline cut by Austin Gleeson. Ball is dropping in, but the ball is gone to the left and wide. It's Waterford's first wide of this All-Ireland final. Jamie Barron has been outstanding so far, and his performance again will be crucial. Colin Callan again going for distance. Cathal Mannion battling hard, so too Jonathan Glenn, but it's Jamie Barron that comes away with it. Dahi Burke, Turlock Moorman into the centre, Faris Garrod McInerney. Coming forward is Cathal Mannion. Little jink by his brother Porrick. Back to the brother. Good play, middle of the field, he's going for the score. It's looking good from here. It's his second point. Cathal Mannion is the man.
Yeah, and credit again, we're talking about the assists so far. Porrick Mahoney picked him out, but Cathal Mannion's movement, and that's what Galway are going to try to do. They're trying to not tuck that ball into Tadhg Burke, who's free, and they're trying to create the extra man out the field. So far, 7 from nearly 7 chances. Great start.
Batted down, far Johnny Cohen. Stephen O'Keefe had options available with that puck out to go a little bit short, which would seem to be a better strategy in this early stages of this match. Referee has had enough of this. He's going to give a throw ball. That's between the 45 and 65-metre line. Dara Fives with Jonathan Glenn. Good hands. Farrell's Joe Canning. Hitting it beautifully. Perfect. Straight between the posts and over the bar. 2 points for Joe Canning, 2 points for Cathal Mannion.
Yeah, and that's what Johnny Glynn brings. Look how quick he wins that hard ball, and straight away he feeds it to the man. He knows his limitations. He was going to get hooked if he tried to puck it. A lovely little short hand pass. That's 2 great assists by Johnny Glynn so far.
Again, Stephen O'Keefe goes long, picked up by David Burke. Under pressure from Kevin Moore. Good work by Aidan Hart. Confronted by Jake Dillon. Hart into the centre. Over for his left corner back, John Hanbury. Gets it out of the defensive zone. Nice work and nice pick-up indeed by Conor Cooney. Looking around. Take corner forward in the semi-final, full forward in the final. Lovely stick work. Brilliant play. Conor Cooney joins the band of Galway hurlers now on 2 points. Canning, Mannion, Cooney.
That's a magic score, Marty. Look at that skill, to just have that confidence in your own ability to take it off the hurl like that. And Galway forwards on fire. They have been opened up for that goal, but outside that, very comfortable around the half-back line as well now. And I think Waterford haven't done that much hurling. They'd be happy enough to be only 4 points behind.
Puck out was aimed at Austin Gleeson, picked up by Kevin Moore. Laying it back for his Dara Fives. Dropping in around Shane Bennett. Plenty of Galway defenders there. No great threat to the tribesmen. John Hanbury combining with Dahi Burke. Tadhg Burke waiting for it. Flicking it over into the space to Austin Gleeson. Front of the Hogan. Gives it an almighty puck of the ball, but it's gone to the left and wide for Waterford's second wide.
Yeah, Austin, he's been picked up by Garrett McInerney. He drifted away from him. That's what he does. Ty de Burke looks to pick him out a lot in matches, and you know, we all know what Austin, he hits the odd one wide, but he can score 5 or 6 as well, and Waterford will need him to be more involved in the game.
Puck up by Colin Callan, gathered superbly by Joseph Cooney. Flicks it into the centre towards Johnny Cohen. Comes back to Joseph Cooney. Oh, great grave, blocked on by Pádraig Mahoney. Waterford having to work very hard. Little slick hand pass. Not once but twice. Over for Kieran Bennett. Giving it in towards the brother. Shane getting inside the cover of Adrian Toohey. Not for very long. Toohey recovers. Still Shane Bennett looking around to see who's arriving. Has to go straight across towards the Cusick stand. Conor Cooney intercepts and gives it plenty of air. Ty de Burke was coming forward, knocked away by Noel Connors. Trying to give the flick hand pass. Big physical presence. And that is gone just to the right and wide off the stick of Joe Canning.
Yeah, good tackle there by Joe Canning. Big hit there, and you know, maybe had a little bit more time than he realised. He could have settled, I think, and put that one over the bar. Just interesting there, when there is a bit of pressure put on both sides, they're pucking that ball away. No support there from Shane Bennett. We saw Brick Walsh isolated before, and Conor Cooney could have used that ball better. We're back in play.
Stephen O'Keefe to Ty de Burke, dropping it in around the Galway hops, picked up by Pádraig Mannion. Coming forward. Still Pádraig Mannion. Pádraig Mannion catches up with him eventually. Mannion drives it in long. Ty de Burke is in there. David Burke is there as well. Ty de Burke playing well as that sweeper down far as Jamie Barron gets by the initial challenge. Uses the short grip so he can't be hooked into the centre towards Michael Brick Walsh. Joe Canning chasing after it. Still Brick Walsh. Over first Pádraig Mahoney. Just inside the Galway 65-metre line. It's flying between the posts and over the bar. Kevin Moran and Pádraig Mahoney, the only Waterford hurlers to score so far.
Yeah, but that's a great score. Started here by Ty de Burke making a great catch. And, you know, again, Pádraig Mannion had time to pick out a man. He poked it into Ty de Burke and they worked it up. And Brick Walsh again, brilliant work by him. Had a couple of heavy tackles and over the bar.
Fantastic catch by Kevin Moran. Jamie Barron gets in the way. He has to release it. Intercepting was Conor Whelan, but Waterford have the sliotar once more. Austin Gleeson going the wrong way initially. Giving it back. Far as Kieran Bennett driving it in towards that full forward line. Needs a lot of ball. Jake Dillon laying it back for as Michael Walsh. Michael Walsh pretends to go right, then goes left. Nice little jink. John Hanbury stays goal side. Here comes the Brick. Front of the Cusick stand. On the sideline. Straight between the posts. White flag raised.
Well, we've seen some great scores in the match so far, and that's up there with the best of them. What a score. There was only 2. It's odds pucked out again. Pádraig Mannion on the ball. Long ball in.
Colin Callan to Pádraig Mannion, dropping it in around the house again. Knocked away on this occasion. Kieran Bennett is the first to react. Gives it back first his goalkeeper. Stephen O'Keefe cleverly knocking it away. Over first Shane Fives. Cuts inside into the centre. Needs a little bit of support. The pass goes astray. Ty de Burke is there to vacuum it up. Looks around to see who's available. Has to float it up into the sky to drop it down into the Galway half of the field. Good work on this occasion by Adrian Toohey. Getting by the first and the second challenge. Being chased by Shane Bennett. Lays it off first. The Galway captain David Burke into the centre first. Adrian Toohey. Will he score? He will send it to the left and wide. But great tenacity, great determination, and the number one rule for any cornerback is to get in front of your man.
Yeah, he was out well, but I think he should have passed it a lot earlier. David Burke was loose in front of him. He took another few yards out of the ball, and by the time Burke got it, he was under pressure.
Short puck out this time, far as Barry Coughlin. Aiming again for Jake Dillon. Johnny Cohen trying to gather it up. He has the sliotar in hand. Loch Rayman sending it down the centre. Conor Whelan battling for it. Picked up on this occasion by Shane Fives. They're beginning to find their rhythm slowly. Shane Bennett skips away from Gerard McInerney, but not for very long. Bennett under pressure. Great work, Gerard McInerney. His dad, Jerry, who wore the famous white boots back in 1987-88, is in the stand and would love that. Ball is dropping down. Ty de Burke somehow managed to collect it cleanly. Lays it off into the centre. Gets the old 1-2. And it's Ty de Burke that comes away with it. Again, it drops it into the Galway half of the field. Galway defensively very strong. Aidan Hart sending it into the centre. Pass, not a great one, I have to say. When it comes away with it is the St. Thomas's man from the Peterswell area, David Burke, and the ball goes out over the end line and wide. Well, it looked wide. I think the crowd thinking that Stephen O'Keefe knocked it out for a 65.
I wonder did he knock it out himself, but Galway not using the ball as well as they did earlier on. Here's the ball in now from David Burke. Save has probably gone wide, okay, and pucked out again quickly. The puck outs are happening very, very fast, and that's Johnny Cohn there just knocked it out over the line. But I think Galway, Marty, not using the ball early on. The first 10-12 minutes they were picking out their men, but now they're pucking the ball long. Waterford are drawing them in, putting more pressure on out the field, and Tyga Burke is picking up an awful lot of ball over the last 6 or 7 minutes and using it very well.
Well, when you consider, Michael, the start that Galway got, at 20 minutes they'll be disappointed to only be 2 in front.
Yeah, that's right, and you know, it's a funny game. Waterford are winning a lot of hard ball up front. Jake Dillon has won a few 50-50s, so has Brick Walsh. Sometimes they're lacking support, but they're happy enough they're hanging in there.
Derek McGrath looks focused, less concerned than what he was in the opening 5 minutes. Sideline ball is cut in. Plenty of maroon and white there available, including Dahi Burke. Sends it out into the right half forward position towards Joseph Cooney. And Galway come away with it again from the Waterford 65. Is that going all the way? It is. David Burke with his second point of the game. Coming into this match, he scored 4 times, and he certainly is a man that's on form.
Well, he had a dip in form against Tip. He's normally so consistent, so brilliant in the middle of the field, and he's having a stormer so far today.
So too is this man, Kevin Moore, already contributing a goal and a point. Ball is dropping in. Shane Bennett underneath it. There's a touch. There's a goal. Shouldn't really have been allowed from a Galway perspective, but somehow Shane Bennett got the touch. The Ballysaggart man got the vital interception. Was there a touch? There seemed to be.
A little touch, but a huge mix-up there. Went straight in from Kieran Bennett, I think. It bounced in. Colin Callan didn't come for it. You watch here. And he went to catch it and I missed it. And Adrian Toohey had held Shane Bennett off. Bad mistake by Galway, but it's in the back of the net. It's on the scoreboard.
Down in Waterford, look at the reaction in the Apple Market in the city centre. Well, Shane Bennett might have gotten the credit initially, but we'll have to look at that replay. We would expect Boris Shanahan to come on sometime in the second half, but not quite now. But obviously Shane Bennett has picked up an injury.
Yeah, Shane Bennett looked very disappointed there. You can see it in his face. Obviously went over in his ankle there. Went through, and he followed it in very well. And bad mistake by the Galway defence, but it's on the scoreboard now for Waterford.
Level for the first time in Croke Park. Waterford slow to settle. Galway steaming forward initially, but certainly a halt to their gallop has now been produced by Waterford. And under pressure, it's the 4th wide of the game for Galway.
Yeah, what Waterford are doing is they're congesting the whole middle of the field, and they've loads of room inside their own full forward line. Even though Galway have the extra defender, there's a little bit of hesitancy there, and you could see that with that goal and a couple of other times so far. Not sure which man to go for the ball.
Disappointment for Shane Bennett. Only 20 years of age, one of the youngest on this Waterford side. Hit a fair shoulder. Good road back in Ernie. Good play by Waterford, I have to say.
Yeah, a serious hit there by Austin Gleeson, and we saw Gareth McInerney had a clash with Pádraig Maher the last, and he flattened him, but not this time. Gleeson, the big man, and he held his ground, and that's important.
Gleeson going a little bit short, trying to find Michael Walsh. Michael Brick Walsh trying to scoop it up. With him is John Hanbury, still going forward. Good work by Pádraig Mannion. And the Haska Fohenna man doing rather well at number 5.
This goal was first free after first, I think, offensive free after 24 minutes, and it's 100 and odd yards from the goals. So it shows you the discipline of Waterford, and Joe's come out an awful long way. This is a long way even for someone with Joe's striking ability.
He's just outside his own 45-metre line, as you can see now. Slither is going to drop in around the house. There's a connection, but on this occasion it's Dara Fives who's available. Keeps it down the Cusack stand side. Boris Shanahan gets his first touch in the 2017 All-Ireland final. Loses out due to the hard work of Carl Mannion. Kieran Bennett might well be taking the credit. Either way, it was a Bennett that scored a goal in this All-Ireland final, a second for Waterford. Crossfield ball. Noel Connors. Hurling being held back. He's trying to show to the referee. Hand passes it away. Shoulder by Austin Gleeson. Blocked by Austin Gleeson. Ball knocked away, and it literally almost went out over the sideline. Jake Dillon is in there. In comes Austin Gleeson again, becoming more involved, doing the hard work. Tremendous tenacity by Waterford, but equally matched by Garrod McInerney. Giving it back fires Aidan Hart. Ornmore Mary and Gort combining. Comes back fires Ty de Burka. Won Harty Cup in All-Ireland colleges with Dungarvan colleges many years ago. Will be 23 on the 19th of September. Can he celebrate an All-Ireland senior medal by that? Maurice Shannon is battling hard, surrounded by Dolly Burke. John Hanbury trying to scoop it out as Michael Brick Walsh. The referee is patient. We wait for the development. And the referee eventually says that it's a free. It would appear that he's giving a free to Galway, judging by his hand signals there.
Frantic, Marty. You know, game's gone a bit scrappy, you have to say, the last few minutes. You see a lot of players, few players down injured. There was a clash off the ball, and Conor Whelan, Jonathan Glynn being well held. Now Conor Whelan, Noel Connors all over him, and Conor Whelan such an influential player so far in the championship.
Let's go down to the sideline for some reaction from Donald O'Grady.
Yeah, Marty, I'm just looking at Galway there. They seem very comfortable to be, you know, knocking the ball in from halfway over the line or over the bar and delivering from their half-back line. But I think if they really want to make a dent in this All-Ireland final and in the Waterford defence, they have to run a bit more at Waterford, change their tactics, get the ball in low and run at them. That's the only chance. And those two goals that Waterford got have shifted the momentum towards the Dacia.
Micheál Donoghue will be so disappointed to have conceded 2 goals, as you say, Donald. It's interesting statistic for you. Waterford have scored 2-4, 2-3 from play, while Galway's 10 points, all coming from play. So,
well, Pádraig Mahony's only hit 1 free, and Joe Canning hit 1, and as you said, was back in his own half-back line. So very, very few fouls.
Here comes Michael Brick Walsh. Oh, it's floating in. Does it have the accuracy? The umpire says no. Wide ball, 3rd wide of the match for Waterford. 27.5 minutes gone. The tension palpable even at this early stage. Waterford waiting for an All-Ireland title since 1959. Galway since 1988. Going back to help out his defence is Jamie Barron under pressure from Conor Cooney. Shane Hives had it momentarily. He has it again. Trying to burst out the referee. And the linesman having a consultation on their walkie-talkies there, and the decision is to go west with this particular sideline cut. And Joe Canning coming across.
Sorry, Marty, I see Jonathan Glynn gone to centre forward now, and Barry Coughlin has followed him out, and David Burke has gone in around the full forward line, which is unusual. Dara Fives is picking him up.
Joe Canning settling this to his satisfaction. He'll be 29 on the 11th of October. As the ball comes in, will he be an All-Ireland medalist at that stage? What about that? That's his 3rd sideline cut of the championship campaign.
That's a massive piece of skill, and that's the wrong side for a right-handed hurler. If you like this side of the field, it's easier to curl it in, but that's a brilliant piece of skill. He cut that in over the bar, and Joe having a very influential first half. Waterford gone with the short one again to the Burke. They're picking him out brilliantly, Stephen O'Keefe is.
Very accurate puck out by Stephen O'Keefe down towards Ty de Burka. And I have to say, Michael, the short puck out seems to work better for the Waterford side.
Absolutely. When de Burka is such a great hurler, Marty, he's so sure on the ball, and again a brilliant ball from down in front of Jake Dillon, and Adrian Toohey in over his shoulder, and another chance now for Pádraig Mahony.
Considering the way Galway started, Michael, and the way Waterford have responded, we can just talk about Waterford for a moment. Psychologically, they must be very confident, or not very confident, more confident.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they'll be delighted. You know, they had a very, very shaky start. I know that the last goal was a soft goal, but they've stuck in, and they'll love this. They'll want to keep it tight, get it down to the wire, and, you know, put a few doubts into the Galway mind. Galway have lost a couple of irons over the last few years. They have the experience of that. That's over the bar. They have the experience of losing those, but still the baggage is there, and Waterford, you know, only Kevin Moran and Brick Walsh